I'm excited to be able to tell you today that we hit 100 days since the acquisition of Levada HTS, now Modine CIS. And I'm very pleased with the progress of this first 100 days, which is very important to make sure we're successful in properly integrating and bringing together these two great companies. Since the close, I've had the opportunity, along with several colleagues, to visit many of the CIS operations around the globe, and I'm very pleased with the welcoming and enthusiasm that I've received from each of the operations. And as importantly, I'm very impressed with the business capability that I've seen in each of the operations.
So our first focus was on stabilization of the business. Levada HTS was a carve-out from Levada parent of 3 different businesses. So we needed to focus on standing up the functions like finance, treasury, tax, HR, and IT leadership. So our days pre-close and post-close within the first 30 days was around setting up and stabilizing these functions. I think we were pretty successful in getting that completed. From there we turned our focus to integration. All of the workstream leaders began assessing the current state of what the processes within each of their functional areas are within CIS and within Modine. And then mutually, we established what our future state is going to be and how we want to set that integration target. At the same time, we wanted to make the transition from the Levada brand to the Modine brand real visible, not only to our customers, but to our employees. And along with the brand changes on buildings and signage and boxes and business cards, it was around introducing our cultures and our values from Modine into what the new CIS business and the new Modine was going to look like. And with all of this, our focus is around creation of synergy value. When you take 2 organizations and put them together, the sum of the total needs to be greater than the sum of the parts. So we focus on cost synergies, growth synergies, and synergies around tax. Specifically in the cost synergy area, we're looking at ways we can create additional value, such as building a control panel in our West Kingston, Rhode Island facility within building HVAC, for our Grenada facility within CIS. These types of ideas are what's going to drive additional synergy value. As you know, we publicly announced we're going to save $15 million worth of cost synergies over the first 3 years. And at this point, just 100 days in, we see good line of sight to achieve that target.
Today I was asked to comment a little bit about the integration process we've been going through. My perspective is, of course, from the sales and marketing side to the customer side. And I have to admit the integration has basically been painless for our customers. I think we've done a good job of isolating them from the mechanics we go through to organize this company going forward. Exciting times ahead, of course, and I think the customers are optimistic about what the combination of these 2 companies means from a technical and certainly a long-term supply perspective. I've been with the organization, this organization now for 43 years. My history goes back to starting with McQuay, which was headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota by native. I also when I came to the Modine organization, I recognized the culture that took me back to the 1970s when I joined that organization, of a highly technical, highly customer-focused organization. And I'm certainly excited and proud to be part of the Modine family. I specifically want to thank all those that have been lend a welcoming hand to the CIS employees in the engagement of supporting the customers and integrating our businesses together. I've heard nothing but positive feedback from CIS management, which makes me very pleased. So thank you for your commitment. And again, I look forward to making this business successful and even stronger going forward with your support.